What up there, y'all? I don't know what that noise was. I heard somebody scream right before we came on. Right before we came on, Big Ed did he did a little squeak sound. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm not sure. But we back, y'all. Yes, we are done with the showdown, and we are back with the WayzVerse. That's right, my boys. Big Ed and Waze are in the building, and the WayzVerse is back. This is a new season, so we've got a whole new vibe coming at you. I don't even know what to expect, so I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. And fellas, what's happening?
What up? What up?
What up? What up?
Hey. Good to be back in the WayzVerse.
It is definitely good to be back in the WayzVerse. What's not good is this almost 25 inches of snow we're about to get plowed with here in Minnesota.
Yeah, well, that was almost what she said when she's like she wasn't worried about them 25 inches she was about to get plowed with, but that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah,
it was no, and there was no snow, but. Oh man, I am back, man. I am back to health, and I'm
man,
happy
that's
to be
great.
back. I feel great. Man, I was worried about myself for a while because it was taking a long time, and I had some weird symptoms. It was like I things happening that never happened to me before, so I didn't know how to react, what to do. It was wild, but I'm back, bitches.
We're glad that you're back.
I'm still looking at the wrong camera every now and then, but I'm back. I'm back in the right camera now. So I gotta take my computer to get it looked at, man, and find out what's wrong with my camera, because my camera is y'all want to see it? I want to see what happens when I turn my camera on.
let's show the people what happens when you turn the camera on.
No, you like this shit.
Hey, I used to watch Max Headroom when I was a kid, so.
Yeah, I do the Max Headroom when I turn my other camera on, so I had to use this alternate camera now. So this is my alternate view. Let's do this, man. Before we get started.
I was waiting on this.
Look at it. Waiting on it. Look at Wade with the wine.
Yeah.
Cheers. I'm drinking Hennessy Black tonight.
And I'm drinking Crown Royal. What you drinking, Wade?
I am drinking Black Box Pinot Noir. I still got about half a box left, and I swear I've been drinking it for 8 years.
So, folks, he's drinking box wine.
I'm drinking that box.
Mm.
Now, people like to talk about that box wine like it's a bad thing. That hits you really, really hard for no reason.
Man. And I'm not gonna knock the box wine. I've never had box wine, so I'm just.
I use it to cook with.
Mm-hmm. It's really good to cook with. It's even better to drink with.
Okay. You can drink with what you cook.
And
Yeah.
you know, I went to culinary school, and one thing they told us in culinary school is if you cook with it, you don't drink it.
I think they're lying. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Because I'll be damned if I'm sitting there cooking with wine and don't take a swig.
I think you just made that shit up, Joe.
No, it's true. Look it up.
He doing that to fuck with you, Joe. I have a huge reveal, man.
Oh man, what?
Last night, I took a trip to a certain city in this state, the capital city, and something happened. Y'all ready for this?
Bring it.
Dejan, are you watching? You're gonna find out why my head is itching so much right now. Allergy.
You said allergies.
What?
Oh no.
Spartan strong, baby. Spartan strong.
That'd be like me wearing a Green Bay Packers hat.
Ooh, I am going Spartan Strong tonight. So
I'm good, bro. I'm good. No. Go blue. Go blue. Best thing to come out of Michigan State is a Wolverine win.
Shout out to Michigan State, though.
So yeah, I went up to Lansing last night and watched the Michigan State game. It was their first home game since the shooting, and they did a really nice presentation for not only the kids that were killed, but also the kids that survived the shooting. So it was good to see them recognized as well, because we tend to forget the ones that got shot and lived.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they did a nice little presentation for them. They reserved 8 seats in the front row of the I-Zone for them, and then, so those 8 seats were empty. It was really cool the way they did things. They laid it out real nice, and they asked everybody to wear white shirts. And I went straight from work, so I had brought my white shirt to work with me, so I could change. And I got there, and I got on, my white sweatshirt, and I got on but I wore, I'm straight from work, so I got the stuff I wear with my suit, my overcoat and my hat, cap. So I was like, right. I need a cap that match with this white sweatshirt, and I'm at the game. I'm at the Breslin Center. What you think they got?
Michigan State.
I said, all right, I'm gonna go. First, I was gonna say Spartan Strong, because that's their slogan for the survivors, right?
Right.
Okay.
Spartan Strong is a survivor slogan. That's why I said that. But they didn't have those. Those were gone. You're not getting Spartan Strong. So I said, all right, I want something that it can't say Michigan State, can't say Spartans. So my shit just say State. Okay, all right, I'm gonna live with that.
He wearing the green.
I'm gonna live with that for a night. My shit just say State.
He's still wearing the green.
You know what? Brett Favre jersey. Be quiet.
Yeah. Hey, Big Ed just got. I think you just. Hey, okay. He short circuited for a second there.
Yeah.
This man was over here looking like he was looking like a circus.
Oh, we ain't on the radio no more. Fuck Brett Favre and fuck the Packers.
Big Ed over there moving like a goddamn Chuck E. Cheese mascot that broke down.
Brett Favre. Wasn't he a Viking?
I see you in a Vikings jersey before too. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Randy Moss jersey.
Yeah, I did.
You ain't never seen me in a Brett Favre jersey.
I've seen you in a Brett Favre jersey. I've seen you.
No, you haven't.
Moss. I seen
you seen Joe in the Brett. You seen Waze in the Brett Favre jersey.
I've seen you in the Randy. I've seen you in the Vikings jersey.
Yeah, the Randy Moss.
Yeah,
that was it.
Okay, no, it don't matter. It's still the Vikings. It's still the Vikings.
But you've also seen me in the Eagles jersey, a USC jersey.
Vikings though. The Vikings though.
Shit, I even had a Kerry Collins jersey.
The Vikings though.
But it's the Vikings we talking about. We talking about your rivals.
Thank you. So anyway, Waze, what we got going on, man? Talk to us about the WayzVerse, man.
All right, so the WayzVerse this season, we gonna hit our top 10s. We're gonna let the people get to know us a little bit better, the way and what we like. So to start us all off, we're gonna talk about our top 10 favorite comedy movies of all time. Mind you, these are not the greatest of all time list. This is our personal top 10 list.
Okay.
That's tough. Whew. That's a tough list, man. That's tough. I don't know. I don't know that I can put them in order right offhand without something in front of me to help write it down. But I can name 10 movies that I think I would put up there for me.
Okay.
Yep.
Blues Brothers.
Okay.
Got Blues Brothers up there. Which fits more than one category, but I always thought of it as a comedy first.
It is. They're a comedy duo. So
yeah, especially considering it's Jim Belushi and Dan Aykroyd.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah. The Jerk.
Oh.
48 Hours. Eddie Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
Another good one. Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop, Eddie Murphy. That's 4 for me. I thought we was doing my list, but okay.
Oh,
Are we doing a collective list? How we do it? I don't know what Big
All right, so check this. First, we're gonna go 10 through 8. Each of us are gonna have an opportunity to say our 10 through 8 picks. So we're gonna start with you, OG. What picks would you put for 10, 9, and 8?
Oh shit, that's too hard, man. I have no idea. I would have to take some time and write 10 down, because I first gotta think of 10. Okay, so if I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll do the 10. I'll do what I just used. The Jerk, 48 hours, and actually, I'm not going to use the Blues Brothers yet. I'm going to say History of the World.
Ooh,
Okay. Big Ed?
that's a good one. My number 10 would be another Monty Python film, Holy Grail.
History of the World was not Monty Python.
I thought it was Monty Python.
No, it was the guy that did Blazing Saddles. Mel Blanc.
Oh yeah,
Mel
yeah,
Brooks. Mel Brooks.
It's Mel Brooks, yeah. History of the World was Mel Brooks.
Okay. So, okay. Well, my number 10 is Holy Grail by Monty Python. Number 9, let's go with Caddyshack.
Okay.
And my number 8, I'm gonna go with Life.
Oh, okay. All right. My number 10 is Dazed and Confused.
Ooh, good one.
Number 9 is The Nutty Professor.
Which one?
The first one with Eddie Murphy. The first Eddie Murphy Nutty Professor, I should say.
Well, that's the second one. I thought you meant the Jerry Lewis.
Yeah,
That's why I corrected myself. I was like, oh yeah, there's the Jerry Lewis one.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Eddie Murphy one.
Okay.
And then Chris Farley and Black Sheep at number 8.
That's another good one.
All right, what we doing next?
All right. Who's some of y'all's favorite comedy actors that primarily stick with comedy roles?
I don't know if I.
Faison Love.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that is a good one.
I like Faison. I don't know that I have it. I'm trying to think, because everybody branches out and does other stuff.
Right.
Well, yeah, but what they're known for, I guess I should say, is comedy.
Movies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my top dog is Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
There's
absolutely.
about it. I mean, that's Martin Lawrence.
Another damn good one.
And I tell you, an unsung one that I like is David Allen Greer.
Oh
Yes, I was just thinking about.
Here's another unsung one. Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davidson.
Yeah.
Okay. I like him more in television than movies, but
Well, he's still an actor in television. Though.
I agree. No, I agree.
So-
I'm not making the choice. I'm a big fan of Tommy Davidson.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of his. How many are we doing?
Waze ain't came up with one yet.
I was gonna say Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
Everybody says Marlon, and I don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of him, but
I'm not.
Damon's where it is.
I like Marlon. I'm a fan of Marlon as a person, but I'm not a fan of his work.
No.
He's not funny to me.
Another one, Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Along that lines, Robert Townsend.
One of my favorite people, Robert Townsend.
Yeah. He's dope. I made Little Pork Chop watch Hollywood Shuffle the other day.
Yeah, he's very creative. great writer, great producer, and inspiration. Great inspirational story.
Another one that doesn't get the love he deserves is John Witherspoon.
I agree with that. That's a big one. That's the good one. That's the best one you mentioned so far.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
All right.
Inside joke.
Yep. All right. So give me y'all's picks for top 10 comedy movies, 7 through 5, or 5 through 7, I should say.
7 through 5, 5 through 7. Okay, now I'm gonna drop Blues Brothers in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Back to School. With Ronnie
Oh
Davis.
damn.
And I'm gonna drop Big Mama's House.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay. I'm gonna drop for my number 7. Naked Gun.
Great one.
Leslie Nielsen doesn't get a lot of credit at all.
Great one. He's actually a good comedic actor that could have been
Yep.
a conversation.
Number 6. Brewster's Millions.
Excellent movie. Yeah, great choice. Great choice. I love that.
And we did 48 Hours already, right?
Yes, but it could be on your list. This is your personal list as well.
Okay. Number 6, I put 48 Hours. And my number 5, Trading Places.
Wait a minute. You did 7, 6, 5. How did you do 4 movies?
That's what I was like. Wait, how do you name
I didn't
4
do 4.
movies in
I
3
did-
spots?
I did 3.
Yeah, you did 2 number 7s,
You did 4, bro.
or no, 2 number 6s.
You did
Oh.
4.
I was like, hold up. This man managed to fit 3 things into 3 or 4 things into 3 spots.
You
No,
did.
because I asked if 48 Hours was already done.
And then you picked it. And then you
Yeah.
said, okay, well, 48 hours. And that was
Oh,
that.
okay.
That's your third one.
Mhm.
But if you want to replace 48 hours, that's
Yeah, replace 48 Hours with Trading Places.
okay. All right.
Okay.
Do that then. Just-
All right. My number 7 is going to be Big Daddy. That's the one with Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Yeah.
With the kid Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I swear to God, Little Pork Chop wanted to be Frankenstein at one time. Yeah.
All right.
Leave
What
that
else
one
you got,
alone.
Waze? What else you got?
Number 6, I got Happy Gilmore. Another Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
Sandler classic.
Adam Hamburger. Yep.
Yup. I'm sure, like, I don't know how to speak English all of a sudden.
Yeah. Classic. I love one of my favorites. You just took one off of my list, so I gotta replace that. But that's definitely actually in my top 5. But I'm gonna replace. I have to find a replacement for it now. But yeah.
Number 5 for me is House Party.
Okay. Yeah, House Party was great. House Party. That's Dijon. Stupid ass locked in the icebox with nowhere to go.
My favorite house party though was House Party 3.
That was the worst one. Anyway,
That was the one with Bernie Mac.
anyway,
I don't even think Bernie Mac was able to save that one though for me.
Oh,
yeah,
I like it.
I wasn't a fan.
Now, I got an idea here. Why don't we put one comedy actor, someone who never really did stand up, but primarily does comedy movies, and pair him with one comedian, stand-up comedian, in any kind of a movie you would like.
Ooh, wee.
So a comedy actor and a comedian.
Yes.
Comedy actor and somebody who primarily does like stand up.
Yep.
Shit, I don't. That's
Dead or alive.
dead or alive.
You know what? I would have loved to seen Don Rickles and Richard Pryor go at it.
Okay.
Like a buddy cop movie or something.
They're both comedians.
I was gonna say they're both stand-ups. I thought.
But no, Richard did a lot of movies.
Rich did do a lot of movies, but some of those were of him doing stand-up.
Yeah.
He had The Toy, Brewster's Millions, Stir Crazy.
Yeah, he has a lot of movies. And
Yeah.
Live on the Sunset Strip. And
Kevin Hart has a lot of movies, and he's, as far as I'm concerned, a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
although I like Kevin Hart better in movies than I like his. I'm not a big fan of his stand-up.
No.
I am a big fan of Richard Pryor's stand-up. I don't know. It's hard for me because I think I remember too many of them as stand-ups.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
and see, I'm of the same mind, because another one I was thinking about was either Dick Gregory or Paul Mooney with Don Rickles.
all stand-ups.
Right.
So I would say, damn, I don't know. I just thought of something and then Big Ed threw it out my head by naming wrong people again.
All right. Let's see. Let's go with Chris Farley for the actor. And then Dave Chappelle. I would like to see what they could have done in a movie.
Yeah, they could actually work. I could see them working. I was never a huge Chris Farley fan, so but I could see that working.
Yeah, he was too over the top for me.
Yeah,
This wasn't my kind. I mean, it's just.
you know, when we could. No, we still can't because one of them retired. But we could still potentially have a Jim Carrey and Kevin Hart mix up. And with both of their energies bouncing off
I
of
would
each
have
other.
liked to see John Candy and Bernie Mac.
Ooh, that would have been funny as hell.
Oh,
That's a combo.
I like that. a lot.
What about Dana Carvey with Jim Carrey?
Okay.
That would have been funny as hell.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Or maybe
There's
a-
so many possibilities out there.
Or maybe a LaWanda Page movie with Monique.
See, Monique's a little different for me. I don't know.
I'm not a big Monique.
I'm not a big Monique fan,
No.
but I don't know. I think they got the same kind of style.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they're both. I guess I could see that. Yeah. I guess I probably look more of a contrast than like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robin Williams and Jay Farrow.
I guess that'd be fun.
That could work. They're both stand-ups, but
Or Robin Williams with Ari Spears.
again, they're both stand-ups, but that could work.
Yeah. Now, Ari Spears and Jim Carrey would be interesting.
Yeah, that would.
Think about if instead of Mad TV, Ari Spears was on In Living Color with Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Shaq with Fire Marshal Bill.
Ooh, David Allen Greer with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, that I could actually see happening.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
That'd
I
be
haven't
nice.
seen that happen. David Allen Greer is so good at meshing with superior talent, and
Outshining
not
him.
not. I mean, and not disappearing in the moment.
Right. He doesn't disappear. He doesn't outshine, but he doesn't disappear.
Yeah, he's so good at meshing with superior talent without falling out of the picture, because like with Boomerang, think about it. He's there with two monsters.
Yep.
It's him, Eddie, and Martin.
Yeah.
Was Martin in? Martin was in Boomerang?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember Martin being in Boomerang. I remember
Okay.
John Witherspoon.
Yeah, I know. Everybody remember John Witherspoon. He actually stole the show.
Bang, bang.
But yeah, no, it was him, Eddie, and Martin, and he didn't. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He was not invisible in the midst of all those two giants.
Right.
So that was huge for him. I mean, that to me spoke volumes about the kind of a comedic actor he is. How well he can hold his own.
Absolutely. Now let's get back to this list. I just want one pick from you guys on this one. What would your number 4 be?
Let's see. Harlem Nights.
You know, I'm actually gonna have to agree with you. Harlem Nights would be my number 4.
For me, it's Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke.
Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke. The first 10 minutes will have you holding your stomach.
Yes. Yes.
You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You want my license?
Oh.
It's on the plate.
Hey man, how fast are you going?
I think we're parked, dude.
Every time I see that part, I'm like, man, that reminds me of me at stop signs.
What's the funniest part in Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke to you guys?
Oh, it's been too long since I've seen it for me to have an answer for that.
Oh damn. Wait.
For me, it's still the median. It's still being parked in that median.
Yeah,
Because every now and then when I'm driving and I see someone in that median, I think of Cheech and Chong immediately.
Dave's not here, man. It's between Dave's not here, man, or the broad that snorted the A-tax.
Oh my God. I forgot about her. Oh, that movie was insane.
Funny flick, man. Classic cinema. Classic cinema.
All right, now guys, we gotta talk about Martin Lawrence. First of all, what's some of y'all's favorite Martin Lawrence movies?
I mentioned one already, Big Mama's House.
Blue Steel.
You mean Blue Streak?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was Steel. Okay, yeah, Blue Streak.
Yeah, Blue Streak.
Sorry.
Blue Streak is one of mine as well. Dave Chappelle is in Blue Streak.
Yep. He's also a Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Reggie.
We're not talking about Dave Chappelle, sir. What else? He's throwing me off, man. Going off.
Mine, I got Life.
Okay. Yep.
Big Mama's House, obviously. It's
obvious.
But
Bad Boy.
I was just about to say Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, definitely. That was the one that was the one that took both him and Will to the next level.
Yep.
Bad Boys took both of them to the next level, man. And I like all the Bad Boy movies. All of them are good. I enjoy.
You know they're actually getting ready to make another one.
Yes.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw about that. I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
House Party. I almost forgot about him. House Party.
Yes.
Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff though, man. Because he was.
What's his name? Bilal.
He was in.
He was a DJ.
He was in a Spike Lee movie.
Do the Right Thing.
Do the Right Thing. He sure was.
Yep.
He sure was.
Yeah, no, that Martin Lawrence is one of those that he's a great stand-up comic. Him and Def Comedy Jam was some of my favorite stuff of his. And then him and his comedy his movies were up there for me at least.
Yeah, man, my stepdad used to be so mad because I stayed up late at night, every weekend to watch Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah, I think we all did, man. That was, and I was doing comedy at the time, so it was must see TV for me.
Yeah,
it was a game changer for sure.
That was actually Def Comedy Jam introduced me to a lot of black comics.
It introduced everybody to a lot of black comics.
Bernie Mac.
Dave Chappelle. It was the springboard for tons of careers. I mean, I don't know if you ever saw the 25th anniversary show for the Def Comedy Jam 25th anniversary, but it's like amazing the number of people that you know. Man. Mike Epps even came out and said, "Man, you made a lot of millionaires with this."
Oh yeah,
you created a lot of millionaires.
Def Comedy Jam pretty much gave a reason for a stand-up comedy Hall of Fame, in my opinion. Because of how many they were able to pop out and produce, so many stars that came out of it.
Yeah, and I don't know if I give it that much credit, but it definitely put a lot of black actors in front of the camera.
Yeah.
A lot more black comedians and actors got a lot more work because somebody finally saw them on a major scale.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody saw how much money can be generated by just black comedians and how talented they were. These guys wasn't getting no play, man.
No.
Who was showing these guys? Who was showing Bernie Mac? And
nobody.
Chris Tucker and
D.L. Hewley
and these cats, man. Nobody.
If it wasn't for Def Comedy Jam, we wouldn't know who D.L. Hewley was.
Well,
Dave Chappelle probably wouldn't have made it big.
DL is probably not the greatest example, but I get your point. Because DL really got his start on BET.
Yeah, that's another one that does it.
Yeah, he was the original host of BET's Comic View.
Yep. Okay. Comic View. Comic View was
wasn't Def Comedy Jam out before Comic View?
It was.
Yeah, but he wasn't on Def Comedy Jam before he was on Comic View.
Oh, I thought he was.
First. Yeah, he was on Comic View first.
Okay.
See, for me, Comic View is what Def Comedy Jam was for you guys. Because when Def Comedy Jam was out and doing their thing, getting it really pumping at the initial stage, I was still worried about Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Well, but see, unless you call it BET After Dark, you weren't getting the same thing that we were on Def Comedy Jam.
But that's the whole thing. BET's Comic View was basically a place for black comics to get in front of a major audience.
Yeah,
but
on TV.
But not on HBO. On just on where you can't cuss on that show.
Mainstream.
It show you can't cuss. And it showed that you can still, all these comics can still be funny, even though there's no profanity. Okay. They're still funny, and they still got talent. And that's where DL got started. See, DL got famous as the host of Comic View, and then they asked him to come on Def Comedy Jam. But he didn't get it started at Def Comedy Jam. So that was not a great example. But
okay. Well, I saw DL first on Def Comedy Jam. I saw DL first. Well, I saw DL first live before Comic View because I was on the first season of Comic View. That's why. The first season of Comic View, I was on it, and DL was the host. So DL came. Ain't no tape of
here. DL came here, and when they were promoting it, and we were all auditioning and doing our thing. And so we met DL and we did that night and we did our thing. And he killed it. We was like, this dude is ridiculous. Well, that's why I know for a fact he hadn't been on Def Comedy Jam. We had never heard of him. We had never seen him.
Okay.
Yeah, that night he was incredible. He's still one of my favorites. He is still one of my favorites currently.
Yeah. I listen to his podcast all the time.
Hey, let's take a quick
podcast
pause.
/ radio show.
let's take a quick pause. Kim set the microwave on fire.
Oh snap! Okay. Pause for the cause, folks. And we'll be back.
One hour later.
We are back. All right, so
what happened? What happened? How did the microwave get set on fire, man? We ain't gonna come back and not explain that somebody just set the microwave on fire.
It wasn't her fault. Okay, so she had a bowl with almond bark in it that she was melting, and the microwave just started shooting sparks everywhere.
Okay, wait. Hold on. She don't know about a double boiler?
No, she does. It's just quicker in the microwave. But that's not the problem. The problem is the microwave was shorting out. It's been on the fritz. Not on the fritz, but it's an old microwave. So, yeah, it smelled electrical.
Guess what? Tell her from now on, use a double boiler.
There's okay.
Right. She's already on it.
The easy way out is not always the best way out.
Okay, there you go. There's your tip from Chef Big Ed again. All right, so where were we, Waze?
All right, so let's see. You know what? Let's read. Do you guys remember your 10 through 4?
Yes, I think.
All right. Let's give our recap on our 10 through 4 or 4 through 10, whatever.
Oh shit! I don't really.
Bro, you know I've been drinking, right?
You know I'm old, right? God damn! I ain't writing this shit down.
All right, I got y'all.
I didn't know I think I can think of 3 more that hasn't been named.
Bro, you do the recap and we'll name the last 3.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I know mine because
I thought you were writing it down.
No.
Great
idea. Host of the show.
Great idea wanted to recap some shit.
All right, that'll go. That'll make it into the list of things to do.
Okay, all right.
All right, so
you want to recap? Don't recap. Rewind if you want to recap.
Yeah. Let's just go on picks 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. All right, so 3, 2, 1. I'm going Water Boy.
Bobby Boucher. Shout out to cousin Bobby.
Pick up cousin Bobby. What up though? Where you been? Let's see. Who else? What else I've got up there? What else is missing that hasn't been named? That's funny as hell. All right, I don't know. What's y'all number? Somebody else said number 3, and then I think of 2, 1.
I got my number 3.
Okay.
Coming to America.
Good one. Great one.
Great one. Number 4, we said Harlem Nights, didn't we?
I did say Harlem Nights.
So and I echoed that.
Yeah, you can
Number 3, Stir Crazy.
Ooh, good one. So number 2, I'm gonna go with. I feel like I already said my number 2 somewhere already. What's something that I haven't said yet? Beverly Hills Cop. Did I use that one already?
You have not.
No. Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop is my number 2.
Okay, my number 2, Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, good one.
Okay.
Where the white women at?
Excuse me while I whip this out.
My number 2 is the same as OG's. I got Beverly Hills Cop.
There you go. You go. And number 1, I'm going with that's tough.
I'll go with my number 1 first.
Go ahead.
My number 1 is Richard Pryor, Jackie Gleason, and The Toy.
Yeah, I knew when you said that, I knew that's where you were going with it. That was good. That was a good one. Yeah.
All right, I got my number one.
All right. Great.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Ooh,
I got Life at number one for me.
I got my number one. I got my number one. I knew I had remembered it and forgot it, but I just don't know which one of the two. And the first two. So I'm going with the first one, and that's Friday.
Damn.
Going with Friday. Every time I come in here, you in there. If I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. In the goddamn refrigerator.
You ain't never got nothing to match. You got
Cereal,
ham,
no
burger,
milk.
cereal, no milk, oat, no meal, peanut butter, no jelly.
Hey, yo, Smokey taking the shit back
Smokey
here.
back in. I was just about to say that. Smokey back in taking the shit. I ain't gonna say anything else.
This little pork chop's favorite saying from the movie. Don't nobody go in there for about 35, 45 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I'm going to say a close second to that would be next Friday, which to me is the funniest Mike Epps movie ever. It's the funniest Mike Epps. I'll say the funniest Mike Epps has ever been in a movie to me is in Next Friday, which was his debut. That was his debut. Now
it's actually interesting that you put that caveat in there. Mike Epps movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because on Netflix right now, he got a sitcom that's actually pretty damn funny. With Wanda Sykes and Kim Fields.
That's because Netflix allows black comedians to be themselves. So they find their groove in those series on Netflix easy.
I ain't gonna lie, me and Sarah done binge watched the Upshaws.
Okay.
That shit is funny as hell.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out. I've seen it and I just didn't watch it because I don't know. It just didn't interest me.
Yeah, it's actually pretty funny.
Okay. I'll check it out. I'll give it a shot. Mike Epps and I go back to his stand-up days before he got famous. We did a series of shows together up in Flint, Michigan, where we met. And we were actually pretty cool back then. And then, he took off. All of a sudden, he did the movie, and he just took off. And I haven't talked to him in years. And, I don't know if I don't know if he'd even remember me if he saw me now. If he's done so much since those days, but there was a time. So, yeah, y'all hear it. So anyway. What else we got, man? Is that we almost done here?
I got one more thing for you guys, and it's not even something to talk about. It's a little highlight for next week.
Okay.
Next week we will be discussing our top 10 underrated or undervalued actors personally.
Okay. I like it, man.
Top
Speaking
10
of which,
undervalued actors.
I like it. So one last thing before we go, I saw this, and I'm going to leave on this. Woman King, check it out if you haven't. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, Lord. Good movie. On that note, man, I got nothing else.
Me neither.
Neither do I.
Thanks for joining us on the WayzVerse, man. Glad to be back. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace out. Press the crease out. Keep the police out while I bust his niece out. And I'm out of here like last year. Yeah, that's a What Up Though show ending, but it don't matter. It's the
We are the What Up Though show.
It's the What Up Though show network. So we out. Peace.